Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk about why I think I was holding on to religion. It took me about 20 years to deconvert, and I think that one of the reasons is because I was afraid of being wrong. I thought, what if I am wrong? What if there is a hell? And so I wasn't going to take this decision lightly. So I tried my best to really look into it and make sure that I was making the right choice. So that was one. The other is that I was afraid of disappointing my family. I knew that this was going to be bad news for my family. It was going to make them sad. It was going to make them feel afraid because they think that I'm going to burn in hell, for all eternity. And I knew that this was going to be a big deal for them, so I was afraid of disappointing them, and that is one of the reasons why I think I was holding on to religion, or at least to not telling them that I didn't believe anymore. Especially, I think that I felt some type of obligation or something to my grandmother because she was such a big influence in my life, and she taught me how to pray the rosary. She taught me, many prayers. She took me to church, and I learned so many religious things from her that it bonded me to her. And in a way, I felt like walking away from religion was me rejecting that. So even though my grandma has been dead for, over a decade, I still felt like this guilt of oh my goodness, I am betraying my grandmother. She invested so much time in me. She taught me so many things, and now for me to say I don't want that, it's like rejecting a gift that somebody had given me. So I think that is another reason. The other thing is that I was too invested in religion. I had invested too much time, money, energy into it to turn back. So it's like it was like being in a bad relationship. It's bad. Some things are good and you're holding on for those few good things, but you pretty much know it's a dead end. But you're like, well, maybe if I try harder, maybe if I do more. And that was my attitude. I think I was like, maybe if I pray a little longer, maybe if I give bigger tithes, maybe if I read more, maybe if I do more, then I'll have my prayers answered. Then my life, everything will make sense. And it just seemed like I kept going and going and going down this road, knowing, a big part of me knowing that this is not the way to go. So I was too invested, and I felt like if I stopped or I turned, I went a different direction, I felt like I was going to be like a failure. Like I failed at this. I failed at religion. I tried, I gave it my best, and it didn't work out because I saw that it was working out. It looks like it works out for other people. So I wanted that. And I wanted to make sure that I gave it my best shot. But even though I think I did, it still didn't work out. Many things didn't make sense to me, So I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. The other reason is that I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe that there was someone out there who loved me unconditional. However, I always had a problem because no matter what priests or pastors or preachers say that God loves you unconditionally, He doesn't. Because somebody that says, if you don't believe in me, or if you don't love me or whatever, or if you don't obey me, you're gonna burn in hell for eternity. That's not unconditional. That's not unconditional. So why would I want that? I have that with humans. I have conditional love with humans. Why would I want a relationship with a God who loves me conditionally, but says that He loves me unconditionally? No. So I realized that if I want love, I need to learn how to love myself. And even if I fail at loving myself, I rather do that and fail than continue believing in a lie because it makes me feel good. The other thing is that I think I felt guilty because I had learned so many good things from religion that I felt guilty walking away from it. It was like saying, well, I only want the good parts, but I don't want the bad parts. I'll keep the good things, but I can no longer believe all of it because I cannot make myself believe something that doesn't make any sense or that is actually cruel or that is immoral. So I had to make that choice and say, I can't stay here just because of the few good things that I like. Because the things that, didn't make sense just weighed so much more. The other reason is that I was afraid of being criticized and rejected for being an atheist, because I never thought I would be an atheist. So accepting that and expressing that to others took a while for me. And it happened after I listened to David Silverman's book, Fighting God. After I listened to that book, I called my family and I told them, and I've been telling people, as I go, when it comes up or something, when I think that it's, time for me to tell them, I've been telling them, and it just feels so much better. I feel so much better now because I feel like liberated. I feel like now I am more in alignment with my truth or the truth or whatever makes sense to me. I feel more in alignment. I don't have to be, trying to make myself believe something that doesn't make any sense anymore. I don't have to do that. And that is it feels very freeing and liberating. And the other thing is that I think religion gave me a sense of community and comfort, and that was something that I didn't want to let go of because it felt good. It was like a family, like an extended family. However, I felt like, even though that felt so good, even though I had good relationships with people, through church and stuff, it was more important for me to be true to myself than to have that comfort and to feel that coziness in my heart, because I would rather be true to myself and not have that than lie to myself and to others just to have that sense of community. That's just me. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it. I'm just saying that is just how I work. And I am grateful for the things that I have received through religion, because I think I learned them from people that loved me, that cared about me, and I'm grateful for those things. So I think that these are the reasons why it took me so long to go through that process of deconversion. I am a slow learner, yes, as you can see. But I just wanted to share this with you guys in case, it resonates with you, or you're going through the same thing, or went through the same thing, or something similar. So I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.